Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot.
Shapes to shoot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Minutes is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
David Villa. And that was very necessary. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Luis Suarez. Davids. Clear onto that, and that is that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Dijk clears it away. Threads one in. Played back in. And reclaimed it. And Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. It's a good spell of possession, this. And a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Van Dijk actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And they've got rid. Oh, great ball!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a little off target. Still goalless. And here's Azar. That's going to go a long way. They've got a throw in. He's in here! He's got the shot away! There it is! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Looking for options for movement. Davids is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Dink through. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And this could be the final action of the first half. De Bruyne! They've done it! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one. And we hit half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. How would you review the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And we are back underway. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
That was lovely, that.
It's and the finish! And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Luis Suarez! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Doué looking to run onto it. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And that is a little undercooked. Here's a sharp little ball here.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Costa Curta cuts it out. Musiala. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot! They've scored! And they're back in front!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
Good challenge, excellent challenge. And now they can clear their lines. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Van Nistelrooy. Kimmich. And that will be the final act. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He won't be happy with that one. Now it's and Messi! And he can clear it away. The fullback is in acres of space here. He's found a way through. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, what a mistake! And he's managed to get through it. And the finish! He's delivered all right! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, no joy this time. Hernandez. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Johor Darul Tazim upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Can he latch on to this? Bastoni makes the interception. Palmer. He's got to be in here! Lewandowski! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
No, that's been intercepted. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Hernandez.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He's in space and looking for options. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Van Bouten does really well to win the ball there. Rodri, in with the challenge. Oh, the shot could be on here. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! They are right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Minutes has been indicated.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Van Nistelrooy really can't believe his luck.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So both teams... De Bruyne! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
De Bruyne actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Messi. Palmer. Neymar. Now that's well seen too. That's good vision. Neuer can claim that. Hernandez. De Ligt. For Palmer. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, played right into his path. Rodri. And it's Ribery.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Hernandez. Oh, he's found support out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Alexander-Arnold. Bastoni. And here's Lewandowski. Well timed, excellent interception. Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. Oh, good ball. And here's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lewandowski! Ribery finds himself offside. Just about up to 75 minutes. Messi, and this is big chance! And he thumps it clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Neuer sends that a long way. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Oh, that's an excellent interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. All hands on deck for this one. Messi plays it short. Hernandez.
Such good technique.
Aimed in towards the centre.
1 minute at a time.
Van Bouten is there, and he can get that clear. No way through. And that will be it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Great chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And he's heaved it away. That's a throw. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And that has left him in a heap. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Mohamed Salah.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that could set him on his way. Keeper's ball. Van Bouten kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well timed, excellent interception. And he's gone looking for safety. Costa Curta. Oh, good-looking ball. De Bruyne in acres of space out wide. Big header! Decent enough try.
Cristiano Ronaldo did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And he's found a way past. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy is flagged offside. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing step. Real chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talk.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal That has been the crucial difference. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Cristiano Ronaldo, he's had a shot! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Deftly away. Cristiano Ronaldo. Not the most accurate pass. Could be danger here. Can he finish? They are rampant. And they are cruising away. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
This match was 71,898.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rodri. Hernandez. It's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Darwin. Now it's Vinicius Junior, looking tidy in possession here. Van Balten gets good distance on it. What a throw in. He intercepts the throw, that's well read. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Cristiano Ronaldo. Vinicius Junior. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, not quite. Oh, important interception. Messi. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Lacking in accuracy.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and...
Can he finish? It's in! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
It's become a case of men against boys. And he's intervened well there. Works it forward. That has been cut short. Davids is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Torres! It's there!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Goal! After 88 minutes is number 15, Fernando Torres.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Gets a good foot in there. And it's De Bruyne.
Added time.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He's looking to set free a runner. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Belletti. Messi. And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other, quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
And we'd like
Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. So that's got things underway. Oh, there's a probing ball. Van Nistelrooy. Cristiano Ronaldo. Big chance! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Danielson. Guardiola. For Messi. Xavi Simons. That has been cut short. Costa Curta gets good distance on it. And Hernandez. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Messi. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Moved on forwards. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. Davids does really well to win the ball there. Well read, nice interception. Chip through. Romero gets it away. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Romero engages and forces him off the ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path. Danielson. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's a key interception. Hernandez. Stojkovic.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that has put paid to that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. This possibly the last play of the half. Gets his head to it! That's a half-decent try. And there is the half-time whistle. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
We've got a throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 8, Van Nistelrooy. Coming on the field,
Stojkovic.
Number 9.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Number 19.
And he's quick to get it clear again.
Substitution.
Now it's Haaland. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Costa Curta.
The attendance for this match.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Romero. Musiala. Hernandez. He could be in here. Oh, super ball. He's found some space.
That's just playing it safe and simple. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, great! And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Always onto this. Van Bouten promptly onto that, and that is that. And they've got rid. Stoichkov. Great chance! And he hits the net. Do not write them off. Back they come.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Arsenal surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
Might be danger here. Great hit! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have a break. He's got the shot away! He's done very well to get to that.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Shot at goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Davids. Son Heung-min. Stojkovic. Cruyff has it out wide and in space. Cleared without hesitation. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Please be reminded.
Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. So off we go then. Nicked it back promptly.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
De Bruyne. And that has been knocked clear. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
And that is expertly dealt with. That has been cut short. Gets his pass away. Pinches it off him. Davids. And he was quick to react. That's really well cleared.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Here comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. De Bruyne! Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's the throw. Cristiano Ronaldo. Great, can he finish? Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And he's intervened well there. Saka. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Threads one in. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. 15 minutes till half-time. Cristiano Ronaldo. He won't be happy with that one. Looking here to chip it through. Upamecano cuts it out. De Bruyne. And it's De Bruyne. Good ball over the top. And he can clear it away. Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. And smartly reclaimed. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Might be danger here. De Bruyne. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least offensively.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Number 4, Batistuta. Number 22, Modric.
There's the start of the second half.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Both sides defensively robust up to now.
Number 11, Mbappe.
Bit too much weight on the pass.
Number 45.
Real chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Well, that has not gone well. Osimhen. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Pedri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
The attendance for this match was
De Bruyne, and he's lost big
72,360.
chance! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And here's De Bruyne. Van Nistelrooy. He's had a shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
And now he has 2. A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's gone forward. Ball's gone out of play. "75 minutes played. He's had it taken off him. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's there to belt it away. Upamecano gets it clear. Oh, that's an inviting ball. And he's found a way past. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Pedri. A searching ball that into space. Think through.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Pedri. 4 added minutes on the board. Osimhen! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss. And that is as far as it goes. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. And smartly reclaimed. Davids is offering some sort of an apology there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders.
And the shot! Goal!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. It's gone out for a throw-in. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Saka.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Cleared without hesitation. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's De Bruyne. Hernandez gets across and deals with it. And it's Ribery. Fires from distance. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And that has been clubbed away. And the pass is intercepted. That's beautifully weighted. De Bruyne. Pickford will lay claim to that. Ribery. That is a great pick out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Madrid were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Now that looks a decent ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hits one! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
There will be 3 minutes.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, that's a key interception. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second. De Bruyne! And he's really put himself on the line here. De Bruyne! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Fiddles it through. Pickford can claim that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, good ball. Madrid needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's got away. And he gets rid in a hurry. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's quick to snatch it back. Messi. McAllister. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, they've got it again. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. That's an excellent interception. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Into the last 5 minutes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for...
Van Nistelrooy! Van Nistelrooy scores gloriously again! Late in the day, this could well be it!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Davids short changes him with that pass. And we're done. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
I'm afraid to
Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Casillas is there to take. Oh, he's been caught napping! He's been picked out. Now then, the ball's come loose.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
De Bruyne kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking for options for movement. Ronaldo gets flagged offside. Livakovic clears. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Messi. It's gone out for a throw-in. Yaya Toure. He's got a side of goal. That's really well cleared. So it is still 0-0. Van Balten, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, important interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Batistuta. Now it's Nakata. Quality ball. Now that's well seen too. Yaya Toure. Nakata. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Stood up well to him there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Beckenbauer. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Now it's Batistuta. Can he put it away? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Batistuta finds himself offside. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's Van Nistelrooy.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Real chance! He's delivered all right!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't. And Batistuta! He scores! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Number 9.
And the whistle goes for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And the game has already resumed here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor.
Shapes to shoot! Goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Looks for the finish! So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he was quick to react. Just about up to the hour now. Batistuta. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's looking for the runner here. Dinks one through. Vieira.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Yaya Toure is... Can he finish? I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field, number 5.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Zé Roberto.
Number 8.
That's a shade optimistic.
Number 26.
Neymar. That has not gone well.
Number 22.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Number 19. Mbappe. Number 15. Zerberto.
And he was alert to it.
Neymar.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Neymar really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
No, that's been intercepted. And he's gone looking for safety.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Belletti. Well read, nice interception.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Neymar. And no, that was never going to make it. And that has been slung wide. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. And the pass is intercepted. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Totti. And now the hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Very little question about who's going to be the star of the show here, I think, Jim.
Yeah, assuming we're referring to the one and only Francesco Totti.
Of course we are.
Yeah, well, when you look at him, you just think about mischief, devilment, somebody who finds those pockets of space and gets turning and bringing others into play. And not only that, Peter, but a very clever goal scorer.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Batistuta, oh, nicely intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, that's a clever-looking ball. Cantona. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. He's played him through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's gone looking for safety. Looking for the run. That's a shade optimistic. Can he spark a counter here? Costa Curta makes the interception. Cantona. Deftly away. De Bruyne producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Nesta. Mateus pinches it off him. Oh, that's well spotted. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Looking for the runner. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Argentina are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Has a look and place it forward. And that's been won straight back. Mateus. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. He's through, it's one-on-one! That's going to go a long way. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now that looks a decent ball. Big header! Goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the first moment of real significance.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great...
De Bruyne! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Van Balten cuts it out. Defending was strong and firm. And it's Totti. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And that was very necessary. There will be a throw-in. He's through here. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause.
It's Son Heung-min! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Now it's Totti. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Plays a delicate ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
That is a great pick out. Shot a goal! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3! It is surely done! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Argentina find a position of real strength now. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Belletti. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so...